We speak student.
The Help a la Shmoop. Want some help? Well, here I am. I'm a book about people writing a book. Pretty meta, right? Well, but I'm so much more than that. For one thing, I have 3 narrators instead of 1, and 1 is just so boring. 2 of them, budding writer Aibileen and firecracker Minny, are housemaids. In this book, that's basically a kinder name for slave. The third person telling my story is Skeeter, a white journalist with a great idea for a book, or dare I say, a masterpiece, about the non-glamorous lives of Southern servants. Alright, hang on, because I'm taking you back in time. It was 1960s Mississippi, and everyone was looking for a change. Nasty socialite Hilly Holbrook was working on a proposition to require outside bathrooms for all black servants. Well, that's sweet. Aibileen was doing her best to keep little May Mobley's mom from crushing her soul. Good luck, Aibileen, but I think May Mobley's name already accomplished that. Ouch. Alright, Skeeter was pondering the injustice of her world, dating a senator's son, trying to pull her book together for a publisher. And Minny was having a hard time finding work after Hilly fired her. Something about a new pie recipe, but not one you'd ever want to borrow. Skeeter and Aibileen teamed up to create their dream book, but they struck out big time getting in interview subjects. Who wants to contribute to a tell-all expose when it can get you fired, or even killed? I might not even have existed if horrible Hilly hadn't sent her maid to the slammer for stealing a ring. Suddenly Hilly had a big target on her perfectly coiffed head, and everyone wanted to tell Skeeter their stories. The only one who wasn't on Team Skeeter was her boyfriend, the civil rights phobic Stuart. Oh well, I was worth it. Minny was instrumental in getting all those maids to speak up. Pretty impressive considering she was dealing with an abusive husband and a neurotic new boss, Celia, who tried to hide Minny from her husband, John. I guess Celia thought he wouldn't catch on that all of a sudden the house was miraculously clean and full of fried chicken instead of a bowl of ramen on the table. Celia needed all the help she could get though, and not just with her cooking. She couldn't have a baby, and Hilly had made her a social pariah. Yet another reason not to date Hilly's exes. A lot of things were revealed at the big Jackson Junior League fundraiser, and not just Hilly's fangs. Celia tried to mend fences with Hilly by buying her a pie and ended up tearing Hilly's dress and barfing on the floor. Should have gone with flowers and chocolate. Minny told Celia while Hilly was out for their collective blood. Turns out Minny had previously given Hilly a couple of slices of pie with a very special ingredient. Love. Yeah. Nah, just kidding. It was poop. Man, just when you thought it was safe to enjoy your pastry. Turns out that dumped dessert was the key to making Skeeter and Aibileen's brainchild a success. Once that tasty little anecdote was in the book, Hilly didn't dare disclose the identities of the authors, or the whole town would know she was full of it. Literally. The downside to this little victory was that Hilly set out on a mission to make everyone else as miserable as she was. She set off Minny's ticking time bomb of a husband, forced Aibileen out of her job, and threatened to sue Skeeter. But don't worry, I have a mostly cheerful ending with Skeeter and Minny moving on to brand new lives and Aibileen planning a future around her writing gift. Alright, I'd better stop because I'm getting a little choked up and crying always wrinkles my pages. Anybody have a tissue? A little help here? I get so verklempt. Subscribe to check out more equally fantabulous videos. You should see the subscribe button just below this one. If you're having trouble locating it, we recommend you watch our video, How to Find the Subscribe Button.